Jai Gurudev. In the ancient Puranas, we've all heard of the saint Durvasa. Durvasa Muni, the saint Durvasa, was known for his short temper, was known for his anger, was known for his aggression. People who would come in contact with, they were a little careful, they were a little cautious, because he had a very short temper. So this story is about Durvasa Muni. One day, the Gopikas, who were with Lord Krishna, they wanted to cross the river Yamuna. But river Yamuna was full of turbulence. There was storm, there was whirlwind, and the Gopikas could not cross the river Yamuna. So they came back to Sri Krishna and asked for his help. So Sri Krishna said, go to the banks of Yamuna and utter these words. If these words are true, then Yamuna will subside. Then you can easily cross over the river. So what were the words? The words were, if Sri Krishna is a brahmachari, is a hardcore brahmachari, let the Yamuna subside. Let the Yamuna become peaceful. So the Gopikas knew this and they went to river Yamuna and uttered these words. These words came true. River Yamuna became very peaceful and they crossed over to the other side of the bank. There they finished some work, they had some work on the other side, and then there was Durvasa Muni on the other side. So they were very afraid to talk to him. They did a pranam from a far distance to Durvasa Muni and they came to river Yamuna. But river Yamuna again this time, it was full of turbulence, there was storm everywhere and they didn't know what to do. Finally, out of great deliberations, they said, okay, we have to go ask for Durvasa Muni's help. He's a saint, he's an enlightened saint. So let's see how he can help us. So Durvasa Muni said that go to the banks of river Yamuna and utter these words. If these words are true, then Yamuna will subside. Then you can easily cross over to the other side. What are those words? The words were, if there is no anger, if there is no aggression in Durvasa Muni, then let the Yamuna river subside, let it become peaceful. So Gopikas were a little concerned because Durvasa Muni was known for his short temper. With a drop of a button, he would yell at people, he would shout at people, he would scream at people. But still, because he was an enlightened saint, he said, okay, let's go and utter these words and hopefully we'll be able to cross over to the other side. So they uttered these words. If there is no anger, if there is no aggression in Durvasa Muni, then let the Yamuna river subside. Lo and behold, Yamuna river became peaceful. They were very surprised. Anyway, because the Yamuna river became very peaceful, they easily crossed over to the other side and they met Sri Krishna on the other side. And they narrated this story. Look, Sri Krishna, we know that you are a brahmachari and your words are true. But to say that there is no anger in Durvasa Muni is very far-fetched. How is this possible? So Lord Sri Krishna said, what is seen is not obvious. And what is obvious is not seen. Often we see people looking at their expressions, looking at their feelings. But Gurudev says, see people beyond their expression, see people beyond their feelings. And also, anger of an enlightened person, anger of a master is a blessing. Durvasa Muni would scream, would shout at people, but deep inside he was very much at peace. He was very much at rest. And whatever words he uttered, maybe he uttered few words out of anger or aggression, it would do good to people. At the moment it would seem that, oh, he is screaming and it might create disturbance in the people's mind, but at the end of the day it would create only goodness. So Gurudev says, see people beyond their expression, and anger of an enlightened person is a blessing. Jai Gurudev.